I have come to ask Coltyrus for aid, on behalf of the Alliance.
Laura Bailey provides the voice of Jaina Proudmoore in World of Warcraft.
But I will do anything in my power to ease the suffering of Coltyrus.
But it's almost certain you've heard her before in one of her many other roles. As well as voicing the Daughter of the Sea, Laura has played a huge array of characters in games like Uncharted 4, Blood Rain, League of Legends, Street Fighter, Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas, Halo, and Gears of War. Not to mention animated TV shows from Marvel, as well as Rick and Morty, Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist, and of course being a part of Critical Role. So let's find out where you can find some of her other work. One of Laura's biggest roles in recent years was in Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy, where she voices Nadine Ross.
Hey Nadine, great to see you again. Okay, mango.
What are you on about?
Oh, it's my safe word.
Are you always this clever?
I have my moments.
However, this isn't the only bit of work that she's doing with Naughty Dog, as she will also be playing Anna in The Last of Us Part 2.
Watch your backs.
Another major role in a big gaming franchise was as Kate Diaz in Gears of War 4, a role that she'll be taking up again in Gears of War 5.
Well, Captain, screw your order. This isn't about you, it's about me. I need to fix this.
However, even going right back to the beginning, her big break into the world of voice acting was also a pretty major role as young Trunks in Dragon Ball Z.
Did you wet yourself?
As if. Take a hike.
What?
And take that dumb mullet with you.
What did you say, you mouthy little?
Following this, she would also star in a number of other animated TV series, including Full Metal Alchemist as Lust, where she also works alongside her now husband Travis Willingham, who played Roy Mustang.
Looks like I can get you on your knees after all.
He's using the flint for ignition, and he carved a transmutation circle into his hand. You should have bled to death by now.
I seared the wound closed. I came close to passing out from the pain.
Of course, you may recognise both Laura and Travis from the hugely popular Critical Role, where they play Dungeons and Dragons with a number of other voice actors who you will also recognise from World of Warcraft.
Well, I'm just, a little blue tiefling, that's all, with blue hair. And, I'm wearing like a pretty cute dress, that's all. And, I'm having a good time, we're just having a good time here at breakfast.
She's also done hours worth of voice acting for anime movies and TV shows, so here are a few examples.
It's 2 minutes away, right there in Huntington Dome.
It's late, but I can't sleep yet. I still have a paper to write. Go home. I'm not sure where I would go home to. Maybe you can tell me. Is this where I'm supposed to return to?
Fortunately, I was frail and often sick as a child, and it began to appear that I might never be allowed to enter the academy.
One of her roles that you might not have picked up on if you didn't know to look out for it was in an episode of Rick and Morty.
Hey, Summer. Guess what? One man entered, one man comes out in 9 months.
Oh, congratulations, guys.
Summer, one more thing. We noticed that you've been putting scrap metal in the blue bin.
I got it. She's a piece of work.
They both are, right?
However, she has other roles that she's very well known for, such as playing Black Widow in tons of Marvel shows and video games.
The thing about stealing from a genius, your tech will never be better than mine. Widow?
I can't let you have these, Tony.
Wrong, Natasha. The Infinity Stones stay here.
She also played Gwen Stacy in the recent SpiderMan series and plays Mary Jane in the new SpiderMan game.
What is this? Devil's breath.
On the other side of the comic book divide, she's also done work as a number of DC characters, such as playing Supergirl in Injustice 2, Alice in Batman Arkham Origins, and Catwoman in the Batman Telltale game.
Ugh. Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Give up! There's no way out!
Give me some credit. Bye, Bat.
Speaking of Telltale, she's had a number of other roles in their games, including playing Gwen Whitehill in Game of Thrones and Fiona in the Telltale Borderlands.
Yeah, like little kids scampering for candy. Makes me miss my childhood a little, you know?
She was also Rachel in The Wolf Among Us.
I'm the big bad wolf.
Big B.
Really? Wow. I've heard about you.
Have you?
Yeah, all about how the woodsman cut you open, fed you rocks for dinner, and then threw you into the ocean. And you can't even swim!
Another role in a popular video game was as the original voice of Akali in League of Legends, although she was revoiced earlier this year with a new voice actress as Laura was unavailable.
Another unworthy opponent.
In the Skyrim Dawnguard DLC, she played the vampire Serana.
Who sent you here?
She also had a few roles in Fallout New Vegas.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
In Bioshock Infinite, she voices Lady Comstock.
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you.
Another big franchise she's worked for is Halo.
So, you wrote a target dossier on the Arbiter when you were with Oni.
That was 6 years ago. What's your point?
You recommended assassinating him.
After we killed millions of our people.
In fact, over the years, she's been a part of most of the biggest names in gaming, including Final Fantasy, where she played Lightning's little sister Sarah in number 13 and its sequels.
Hey, Sarah. Do you think we'll meet again?
We might. Sure.
Another of her most iconic roles was in the English version of Street Fighter V and other recent Street Fighter games, where she voices Chun-Li.
A week's already gone by since we started living together. It seems like she's gotten used to living here, but sometimes she looks so sad that I worry. I wish that I could do something to help her.
A recent role that you might have seen her in was as Bianca in Dragon Age Inquisition.
Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
She was also a player voice option in Saints Row 3 and 4, and in Mass Effect 3 she voices a few different characters.
Orders?
Finish.
Rolling the clock back all the way, one of Laura's biggest breaks into the world of video game voiceover was as Rain in Blood Rain, and its later sequel.
I'm going to destroy you.
One of mine, aren't you?
She would also play Blaze the Cat in a number of Sonic games.
As much as I dislike relying on others, I'm grateful for your aid. The creature was beyond my skills.
More recently, however, you might have caught her in Sunset Overdrive.
That's why we're going back.
What if I say no? Aye, aye, Captain! Hold fast, we're coming about!
She's also had roles in Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8 and the Nat games.
But how?
Do you mean what happened after you left me to die?
Wait, what?
After I fell into the chasm, goblins found me and brought me to their leader, Gundahar. He nursed me back to health. Well, mostly anyway. This leg never really was the same again.
Lastly, she also voices Jaina in Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm, but what you might not know is that she's also the voice of Valor.
As long as this world is plagued by demons, my hunt will continue.
Those are just a few of Laura's roles, but which is your favourite, or is there one we missed? Let me know in the comments below. As always, this is James for Cass, saying thanks for watching, and enjoy the game.